Hello everybody, this is Lee Phillips' Journey of Truth. It is Wednesday, October the 8th at 11:45 in the morning, and it is 77 degrees with a slight breeze blowing and a very, very sunny, partly cloudy sky. So we are here at the corner of Bay Creek Road and Covington Street, and we are going to walk down Covington Street towards Main Street for just a second here, and I'm going to show y'all this lot that is between Covington Street and Highway 78. Now, in my last video that I did, they had all the equipment down on the other end, and the other end was, you just saw the hill going down and dropping off. Well, I'm gonna hold this up, and now everything looks flat. They have cut down this bank that is right over here, and they have built that up so that it will be a big level space. That is just amazing that they have done so much in a short period of time to get that lot to this point. Look at that. That's amazing how much work that they actually did. So we're going to go down there on the Highway 78 side, and we're going to take a look at it from that side. Alright, here we are at Highway 78. It's a rather bit noisy. It's right after 12 o'clock by now. We're going to take a look the best we can from this vantage point. I'm going to try and hold this camera up. So they have really built this up a whole lot from the last video, and I mean they did it quick too. So we're going to come right here. We're going to come on the other side of this sign. Alright, you're not going to be able to hear me for a second because I'm going to hold this thing up, try and get y'all a good view. They done built this hill up so much right here, but they've also cut down a lot in the back. And so I want to be able to get y'all a good shot of that. So here we go. Alright, I hope that came out alright. We're going to take a walk on around right here. Get my handle adjusted. So they have really built this property up on this front side here at Highway 78. Let's get right up here and take a look at this big gully that was right here. Here we have the Ingles and the Goodwill across the street. Looks like they hydro seeded all this ground and then put the straw down, so that grass will come in pretty quick. Looks like they're installing a lot of gravel down here in the hole to make, I'm guessing, like a French drain area. Ooh, I'd like to have that concrete tube right there. So it'll be interesting to see how they finish this area out. I would think that they would take and re-engineer this drain right here so that it would be more easy just to have a cap on top and have groundwater run off the top. But see, it looks like that there's where it comes off of the other property. That stream might go underground up there and then come out down here, because we saw in another video how that there was seepage coming up out of the ground, like there was an underground stream, and it hadn't rained in a while. How's it going?
Good, you?
Pretty good, pretty good. So they got that whole bank back there tore apart. I guess you're wondering what I'm doing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm exercising my First Amendment right. No, I'm not an auditor.
I'm not a hater either.
I'm a historian. I live in town with my mom. We've got the only registered historical home, and I'm disabled and I can't work. My doctors told me to get more exercise, and so to go along with the history part of our house, I started recording the changes and stuff that's happening in Loganville so that we got a record of it. And so we're down here just kind of recording once or twice a week on what's happening. Man, y'all have just done crazy on getting this excavated and flattened out up here. That's unbelievable.
Probably next week we'll put a fence up. You're more than welcome to come see us. But if you come inside, I got an extra hard hat, I'll let you know. I don't mind you fence.
Maybe like when y'all get ready to start doing the structure, I got a hard hat I can bring. I'm a carpenter by trade, and before I got disabled, I was doing steel work, putting in steel.
This is steel structure.
Yeah. So, but nowadays, because of my disability, I don't really like to be a liability, even being on the property. I kind of tend to follow the rules of the court. But if there's something looking special that I wanna might be interested in, I'll take you up on that offer, and that way, you know, we can bring the public a better look at what that they are gonna see later on.
I forget which one of the inspectors told me. They said, just see him, he's gonna come on video. Said, he don't hurt nothing. I said, that's good. Yeah.
I stay in my lane as far as the rules. I don't, like today and on my other videos, I went all the way around Bobby Boss to come back over here, because you know I'm not going to if somebody sees me on one of my videos walking through the property indiscreetly, they're going to think they can do it too, and that creates a big safety risk for y'all having people on the job site. And so, and I always put this in my videos, I encourage people to follow the rules. When I'm out on traffic stops, I tell them, be careful, you know, for these law enforcement officers and firefighters, and on the job sites, like the library and all, I let them know, look, do not cross the property line, the fence line. Don't go across the fence. Now, when y'all first put up the silt fence and all the trees was here, and I came down through here, I'll show this right here. They had this silt fence up right here, and y'all go back and look at the video. I told y'all on the video, I said, I'm gonna walk on the left side of this, on the grass side of the silt fence, because I can't go on the outside, but otherwise, don't cross the silt fence line. So if you stay on this side of the silt fence, you're generally gonna be safe.
Don't walk in the road.
Don't walk in the road, and don't walk on the other side of the silt line.
I'd much rather you walk on my side of the property than out there.
I just had shoulder surgery 5.5 weeks ago, full ball and socket replacement on it. So I'm trying to be out and, you know, the swinging, getting it worked out. And also, day after my surgery, I was doing an update on the library side up there. So, is that your company?
No, this is it's a group that supports veterans of foreign war.
Okay. Shepherd's Men.
Yep.
Tell me about Shepherd's Men. I love doing things to support our veterans.
Non-profit, support veterans of foreign war. Every bit of the money goes to
Chapter 22.
So 22 is the number of
veterans
that commit suicide
that we lose each day, and that number is up to 24, I believe, what I heard.
So this shirt's a little bit old. I like the shirt. I like people asking questions, so I still wear it.
Okay. And so the name of your company, let's give your company a shout out.
Structure Group.
Structure Group.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. And as you can see, we care about the environment. We take good care of everything we do.
Yep.
So.
Now, let me ask you right here. Am I correct? This is kind of like a French drain effect coming down through here with the gravel, so that water has a better flow rate coming off from up there?
It just cleans anything that leaves the site. So this isn't state
This
water.
is temporary for the rough construction.
Yeah, this is all temporary check dams and things that cleans the water as it comes out of the site.
Out of curiosity, are they going to redo this whole drain system to bring this area up level, and so that way it won't be a road hazard, somebody running off in there?
This is where the main entrance goes in the building. So all new drains, a new tie-in box, new retention pond over here, a retention pond on this side, a small one. So it gets a lot of retention.
Folks, we're going to have some interesting videos coming on this job site right here. What you see is just the rough grade effects so that they can get things set up to start getting the building constructed. But this area is going to, you think all this is a dramatic change so far? It's going to be even more. But I can see the picture in my mind. It's going to look good, because I'm sure the ponds are going to have foliage around them on the street side and all, and dress them up a little bit.
Seeded and, you know, vegetation growth and things of that nature on the ponds.
Is y'all's company local, within 100 miles?
Yeah, we're out of Smyrna, Georgia.
Out of Smyrna, Georgia, okay. So y'all used to big jobs in small areas?
We do. This is about the biggest thing we do.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't do giant jobs, but we do jobs.
Well, this is a pretty big job in a small area like Loganville.
Well, I actually built one small time. So,
the building or the grading? The whole process.
Yep.
I hear you, man. Keeping it local down here. What? So, do you live close to Loganville, or you live up towards Smyrna?
I actually live in Coal Mountain.
Okay.
But I'm still here in Georgia.
No better place to be than Loganville. I've lived all over, and I like it here. It's humid, but the only other place that I enjoyed the weather was Germany. It was cold, But you could wear a t-shirt out because the humidity was different. All right, brother, y'all have a good one. All right, folks, we're going to walk back up this way a little bit and get a better view of the hill from as far angle up this way as we can. Now see, folks, all it takes is having a conversation. You don't have to be confrontational. You just got to have a conversation. So that's a little bit better view right there of all that bank and hillside that they cut down. And they got all these pipe over here ready to go in the ground. But what he talked about, how this area right here is going to change, that's going to be awesome. So I'm really going to have to get up on my game and keep these updates coming on this property down here, or else I'm going to be missing some big things that are going on. Well, folks, we'll take a shot of the Loganville water tower right there. Y'all remember, be safe out there. Be good to one another. Do something kind for someone. And y'all have a blessed day.